Hi everyone, it's Lynda here. It's a shame that I can't say hi in person, but at least we can do it through Zoom. Hope everyone's doing okay. I'm just sitting here finishing off my dissertation, which is going to be printed tomorrow, but I just thought I would say hello tonight. So excuse me if I'm a little bit fractured, because my mental energy is very much in this at the moment. Anyway, just touching base about my research. So the last time you saw me, I had my bundle and I was about to head up into the hills. So my research is a retrospective look at post-traumatic growth while being held by nature using the felt sense and metaphoric communication. So I did 6 sessions in the hills where I went out for 6 consecutive weekends, and then I came back and did creative responses. So my research methodology was heuristic, and it was all about responding to basically what unfolded. And so that was a mix of my felt sense and also what was around me. So in response to that, what happened is, I started my research off with 2 metaphors, and so the bundle, which I'm sure you remember, and then I also had the tumbleweed, and 4 other metaphors arrived. So those metaphors were an interesting mix of things I could see physically, but also metaphors that were created from my imagination in response to what I was seeing and feeling around me. So it's been a really interesting ride, watching these metaphors emerge. For me, the most probably really interesting and probably fun part of my research was when I got into the data analysis and played around with these emerging metaphors, and through the process of creative writing and art making, my metaphors started to talk to one another. And in particular, I wrote this short story where these 6 metaphors really came to life as such. And I had a lot of fun writing that, and in a lot of ways, that has become my discussion in my research. That's probably enough about my research. Just a couple of tips, I think, for you lovely year 2s for next year that I thought might be helpful. One of them is to get yourself a plastic folder, because when you get to this stage that I'm in now, where you're really close to sending your dissertation off to the printers and your document's quite large, if you're a visual learner, it's just really helpful to be able to see everything all in the plastic container. And the other thing I was going to say is, for next year, when you're thinking about planning your year, a really big tip from me is to think about that month ahead of your dissertation being due, that final month, and just thinking about how you could create some space for yourself, because I'm just going to say it's intense, and there are a lot of edits involved, and chunks of time are really required at that stage of your dissertation. So the more time you have, the better. So that would be a tip from me. Anyway, sorry again, we can't see each other in person, but I hope that we can in October. See you. Bye.